watching that niggas know my adjustments. Cause I played the fucking Dolphins and then Bills right after. That nigga is ugly, bro. You see that nigga's... Yeah. Oh, do I really? Shit. do you see in the chat? He said change that picture, dog. ASAP.
It's been a wet and dreary day by the shores of Lake Erie, but we have football at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Tonight we reach the unofficial midway point of the season with a good Monday night battle between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
I try. Is he? I don't know. Oh, he is.
Play action. It's Burrow.
Oh, that's so crazy. Did you see that? Watch that.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now Burrow on first.
Oh, this nigga's getting so saved. Watch that again. It wouldn't let me pick it.
Down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
They sure did, and the key number to me was total offense allowed, which was barely over 100 yards. That's a heck of a sign that this defense is really putting all the pieces together and doing it cohesively.
First carry here for Joe Mixon. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. Now it's Burrow. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he is going to have
Sammy Watkins.
as they're able to get the third down conversion. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with
I thought he played for, I don't know.
Absolutely is one of the better
I thought he played for the Chiefs.
always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
He said, "No, I ain't do that."
That time, able to make
Oh, I don't know if I want to play man, honestly. They got Sammy Watkins and Jamar Chase.
Sometimes you just have to be patient, let blocks develop. On that play, that didn't happen.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. It's safe to say the passing game has found a rhythm. He's now 4 of 4, but might need to be 5 of 5 to keep this drive going here as they face a
I bet you can imagine being 4 and 3 though.
Perhaps you show a running play, right?
Bro, this nigga's getting saved. Oh my god, that's so wild to me.
I think he's got a good chance of picking this one up here on 3rd down.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Oh, that's into his
Denzel Ward got a pick.
And it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against an interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
I know, I was like, what a fucking god, bro. He said cookies.
This one because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
Yeah.
The top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Flush to his right. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A good pickup there, a 22. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Pass catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on their perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The Browns sitting at 5 and 2 on the year. And they come in on a good run, winners of 5 of their last 7.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Off of play action, it's Watson.
Oh my god, my right tackle didn't even try to tackle him.
Down he goes.
That's crazy.
Logan Wilson charges in there hard and drops him for a loss of 12 from that outside linebacker position.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they...
That was supposed to be a low pass, but okay.
Able to convert on 3rd and 14.
Like, I'm not sure why he threw a high pass, but okay.
The offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. What a matchup we have here in the AFC North on this All Hallows Eve, otherwise known, of course, as Halloween. Kids probably shuffling home right now from trick-or-treating, all hopped up on sugar and ready to drive their parents crazy as these two old rivals get together here on this final day of October in a game that's been highly anticipated. Now, a quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Watson. Steps away to his left.
Oh, this nigga Watson sold me. Oh my god.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far.
I should have if I knew Watson was that fucking garbage.
And no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Still searching for that first breakthrough, and I thought this might be it. But it's not to be, and we're still scoreless.
All right.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Mixon. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal.
I'm about to kill Mixon. Oh my god. Oh my god, I was about to kill that nigga.
I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. Here's Burrow. He rifles one that's intercepted. Hit by Ronnie Harrison. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football.
Yeah, shit back.
I think this is a situation.
You know what you thought this was.
I was going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long.
Nothing.
It's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel
Love it
good
too,
about
bro.
it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
I just lurked the dog shit out that man.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of a drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable 2nd down.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Faking the give, now Watson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Handoff up the middle, Hunt. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Watson on 1st down. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, Watson. Forced out to his left. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Amari Cooper hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Browns post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Footing always a concern, but the extra points up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here we go. The Bengals drive about to get going. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked by Riley Harrison. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. A nightmare of the first half for him. And that's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime.
Touchdown! David Njoku, 27 yards. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a decent return out to the
What's up, player?
27-yard line.
No, I actually forgot my shit was muted. I was like talking to you, and I was like, oh, he's not responding. Fuck me, I guess.
Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building anymore.
If I score one more time, then I'll start playing man coverage. But I'm not playing man until I'm up 3 scores.
And take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're
Talking to me?
selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now on 2nd and 13. Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he'll get this up past the 20.
Why didn't we get Johnson a pick? Damn.
They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Burrow.
Bro, what is this nigga throwing at?
It's an interception picked by Riley Harrison. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now,
Nigga better not quit either. I'm gonna be mad as shit.
Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? It's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
48 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this.
I like him. Yeah. I'm trying to. He said I'm loading up 8. Oh, I'm fucking dead. He's doing me good. I've been trying to pass to get Schwartz up, but since it's raining, I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna just.
First down, they go right back to Hunt. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts.
Hey, everybody, about to be hurt.
To go in this first half.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job. And then
Yeah, Bears need to score ramp on him. It should be like 21-0 right now, maybe like 24 if that field goal.
And create extra space. You've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Yeah, that shit was wild to me.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance.
Did I just kick a field goal or do I try going for it?
Timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Here's 1st and goal. And gosh, points here. A chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Here's Watson. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Browns would extend their lead here just before halftime. Well, I don't think that we're ready yet to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked near flawless here this first half, and now an extra point away from making it 21-0.
Yeah, and your experience led you to say that because we have both seen those 21-0 leads come and go in this league, but this one feels pretty darn secure. And here's the other part. Even when people chip away at it, it forces you into being almost perfect on the other side, doesn't it, in order to try and mount a comeback.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I don't know, but he's a bold one for that one.
The Bengals drive about to get going. 1 second, all that remains. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So
and I get ball after half. It's about to be a bad day for this nigga.
Every game, you'd think every day was Halloween. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This taken in at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
Talking about Bengals? Hell no, this nigga's not like that. Nigga's buns.
This offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you.
Oh, he was open. I didn't see it in time. That's crazy. I did not see it in time.
Make sure we have some different things. That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going. Sam Hubbard just continues to quietly produce for the Bengals. He plays the run, but he can also rush the passer, and had 7.5 sacks in 2021.
Good man, throw that because he really got sacked.
That's so bad. After the sack. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now a deep ball going to be caught.
He got hit. He got hit out of sack and still lost that bitch. Watson can be goated when he wants to be.
Convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific.
While we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. 68 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Watson off play action. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now a play fake, and it's Watson.
What the fuck? Watch that. Watch that.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Hunt will try going up the middle. And down to the 36-yard line here. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. He's going to have the first down and more than that. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
You can feel the effort all the way up here. He tried his best to get there. Didn't quite make it, but down around the 2-3 yard line. Got to love the effort, and especially the big play that gave his offense a great opportunity.
Hunt is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the 3rd quarter, kind of hard now to see.
Hunt is beating this nigga ass.
This is just an offense imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Don't run out of the bounds. Oh, he's running it out. I'm gonna make this nigga fumble. Oh, I missed.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
First down. Here's Burrow. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Hurst. And they're going to get this up to midfield. From midfield now, Burrow escaping the pressure right.
This nigga dropped the ball.
Grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
I'm sure there was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
To the air again, Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to mix him. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Burrow. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
This nigga must be chewing clock. Yeah, this ass beating. I don't know. I feel like these 6-minute quarters go by fast unless the Excel clock's on.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete.
This man's 6', 19, 88 yards and 4 interceptions.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And this Browns defense stands tall. That's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th, and we've seen them do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to run for the 1st down with Hunt. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage.
No, I'm just not talking.
Continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
Man, you guys talk about Apex. The fuck am I gonna intervene? Fuck you in your day. How about that? Unless you're a white man like Han, I'm not talking to you. Goddamn coon.
And they unfortunately are staring at a minute.
Now, how was the white man's day?
Trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight
Shut up.
defeat.
Goddamn blackie.
There's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get a
fucking slaves, I tell you.
Before being brought down, 2nd and right at a yard. From the 29, Burrow. Pass thrown right back to Joe Mixon. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow.
Oh, give me this shit.
Goodness, another interception. Picked up by John Johnson. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because
it has 5 interceptions, bro.
Less experience or less talent, but a quarterback of his caliber, I can't.
Nigga got more interceptions than he got points.
If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have have said never, not in a million years, but here we go.
No, it's 28-0. And like the last possession, I just ran the ball to punt it.
No cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second
Speed is a hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers.
Try to run 5 wide, see how that gives me. If I score on 5 wide, he's trash.
They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Watson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Oh, I think he caught that. That would be hilarious.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over,
About
but
to
they're
be
still trying to bomb
hilarious.
it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 10. Now Watson. Got a man. It's Schwartz complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A shotgun snap for Watson.
Oh, he picked me off. Damn. I know, right? I tried to go. Try to be cute. All right, man. Try to be cute. It don't matter, though. Yeah, I called you, babe. What's up, nigga? Maybe I like men. Have you thought about that? This nigga said bougie and bagel bites.
He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts.
This nigga's trying to run the field and score.
They've got 2 more downs here in the final stages. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He gets this one to Boyd. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. Yet another interception.
Yeah, bro, I'm not sure what you thought was going to happen there, but that's not it.
Well, I just used the calculator. I didn't worry about double checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks.
Yeah, I pressed it and everything. I thought he was in Jamar Chase. Nigga threw to the only white man on the field. What are you doing?
Get out of it, and that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Throwing now, Watson.
I don't know, but
Throw left side complete. That's Hunt. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down.
no, Zach Ertz is on the Cardinals.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem.
I'm not sure if that was. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's who he threw to, but I was like, bro, you threw to the only wide receiver.
And now it's been a real issue for him during this game.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their
I should throw the goddamn.
As far as the actual need, you and I both
Yeah,
know
I'm
they can
doing
just
it.
run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
On 2nd and goal, Watson. And that one off the mark.
That was a horrible.
Incomplete. A CD
So horrible.
Big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make
That was such a horrible
things.
catch, bro. What are you doing?
Until stopped.
3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
Here we go on fourth. Watson buying time to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Bengals will get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the 4th quarter, facing the big deficit. What silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario, like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like one possession left and you're trying to put points on the board.
Yeah, Ward got him locked up.
Do that? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run, have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that game. So right now, they're going to try their best to get something up on the board and not get shut out.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
But they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense...
Nigga scores 0 points, bro.
So you gotta like what you saw. What do you call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for Cleveland, they run their mark to
nigga had 6 interceptions. Oh, this nigga.
This one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Carolina Panthers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Nigga just got embarrassed on stream. 28-0. I was like, I'm not going to keep scoring because I'm pretty sure nigga might kick me or some shit like that, so...